I think for me, the first thing you need to do is speak to another B Corp. And you can do that either through, the type of industry that you're in. If you want to segment it, then you can do the size of the business, so you can definitely do it like that, because they can then speak about what happened for their journey, which just gives you an overview. And then secondly is that you go to the B Corp website, you have a look at the reports, you have a look at the questions, and you possibly do the initial assessment, which doesn't mean that you're necessarily committing to certification, but what it will do is it will quickly identify the gaps that you can work on, and you can then start the process.
I think the B Lab have done an incredible job of making it a really easy tool to use, which is their B impact assessment. Like, it's, even if you don't end up going on to certify, but use it as a bit of a gauge on, like, what does good business look like? What are the various different things and initiatives I can do, or the barometer for what success looks like in certain areas? Like, it's just really interesting, and doesn't take a lot of time, and you can do kind of broad brush strokes as you're working through it to kind of get some idea of like where you're landing in terms of points and scoring.
As opposed to maybe other certification programs, getting the certificate is not the goal. The goal is to start this process, and it gets quite competitive around people wanting to, keep improving their score, and realizing maybe there are lots of things that you already do that you haven't recognized, that by locking in a process, you improve the way you do business, and you improve the way you communicate it internally.